Hello and welcome to fs19 mod review, and today is the Hitachi Excavator made by ps4. I'm UK Gamer 808 and I'll be taking you on this first look mod review for Farming Simulator 19. Now this came out in the Farming Simulator mod hub a few days ago, last week, so if you want to go and have a look, there it is. Now it is exceptional looking bit of kit, doesn't it? It looks proper job, really does. £145,000 to buy and 7,395 on your initial leasing costs. Now the boom on this is pretty big as well. It seems to be a lot larger. I should have got the other one out and compared it, but we're having a look at this one, so let's have a look at it. Now detailing, like I said, is awesome. It looks really nice bit of kit, fair play. Now it is only -14 on the slot count as well, so not a huge amount of slots. 8 mile an hour top speed with 190 horsepowers. Now we do have two different types of badging options, where you've got the TFSIM EX285, and then we've got the 290 version, which is up there on top of the hill with the other attachments, as it does come with quite a few different attachments. But down to the detailing on all these tracks and what have you, it looks pretty good. The noises off these tracks are really good as well. Nice bit of kit. So we have got, before we go in, let's have a look. We've got a couple of attachments down here. Now we've got the brush cutter, which does attach, and we pick up some of these logs with that, and then we've also got the log grab there. Now I did expect that to be a bit bigger, but I think it's just because you used to using a Frankenstein, and once you've used that, then every grab after that looks tiny, doesn't it? Anyhow, so the cost of this grab fork is £2,800 to buy, £192 for your initial leasing costs on it, and it's -2 on the slot count. And it looks nice job, really does. You can spin this around, do what you want with it as well, so pretty cool. And then the log and brush fork is £1,400 to buy and £71. There are a few different colour options available for it, and is 2 on the slot count. Same thing again, pretty detailed bit of kit. I'm sure this was, we had this for something else and it's converted, pretty sure, but done a good job. Should have got it in the orange really, but never mind. Right, so let's jump in. So the official name of it is the TFSIM ZX290LC, but we know it's the Hitachi, doesn't it? It's just because it's on PlayStation 4, PS4 console, so we don't have any branding for it. It's like, well, what do we pay them money for? Why don't they get branding for it? But I don't know. Let's put the help window on and show you the controls. First of all, let's fire it up, and we have our main large boom on the L1 on the right stick, and then the also got a left and right on that same button. So the controls the same as the other excavators, really. They do take a little bit of getting used to. Then hold down the R1 button, and that actually tips the bucket, where on some of these implements you have to have this in the right place, otherwise it won't pick it up properly. And then we can also go up and down on the main boom. Now it does have a slight collision on some of the land, which does help at times, because if you have this on too fast, you can see it will go into the ground just like that. Then it starts jumping around all over the place. But the noises of it on those tracks, pretty awesome, loving that. So let's get it around in the sun. We've also got the option to open the door, just like that. So going inside, and we have that display comes on as soon as we fire it all up, and then we have got movement on the sticks and on the pedals when we're spinning, and the controls there. And then we've also got that camera button which yeah, that could be as a whole new learning experience on that, I think. Yeah, and back to the original. Now lighting wise, we've only got lighting on the front, so that's the main light on that side, and then the next one comes up on that. I didn't, oh, it's two. I'll tell you what, I thought it was 3 stages. You got that one, and then there's a full beam on the top there above the cab, and then you've got that one on the boom as well, and then obviously beacon, just like that. But all the hoses, everything, it looks all beautiful. Doing a good job. I haven't seen any problems with it. Nothing major. Anyway, a few little well, it's bloody hard to dig with it. I'll show you that shortly. So let's get the grab on the go first. So come down, just attach, job done. Now this grab does open up straight away. Whatever you do with it, whenever you drop it off, it just retracts itself again. But you can spin it. So hang on, we could spin this around as well. Hang on, here we go. Right, so we've got open and close your grab, and then up and down spins it around as well, because you do need that. The amount of times you're a little bit off. So let's open it up. And it is different controls, isn't it? Yeah. So just like that. Now, I did notice some of it, when you move it around, it does float away. So it needs a little bit of tweaking. So we've got a log just over here, and I've already had to play around with it and didn't find any problems really. Spin that around. Oh. Yeah, I didn't have any problems apart from now. Can't do it. Whoa. Yeah, that doesn't like that, does it? There we go. As long as we haven't got it too tight, it's not too bad. So this is a 12-meter log. You see it does float away with it a little bit, the attachment on there, but it seems to be pretty stable, does the job. Yeah, it's that open, the arms is different to everything else. So we drop that off again. Oh, there it is, and it's picked up the log. Yeah, we don't want that, we want that log. That's going to be jumping around all over the place otherwise. Come on, pick it up. Now we drop that off just there. So you've got to see it just instantly jumps, snaps right back down again. Anyhow, the log brush fork. Now same with this one, you've got to move it up that way. And then we get the attach for it, so we can attach like that. And yeah, same thing again, but it is new. We're going to have these little issues, at least it'll work still. And then if we want to tilt that down, we can do. So let's get lined up. And I always end up with the excavator driving backwards. Right, so let's get that. And picks that up. Come on. Maybe I ought to get above it. Oh, that's what it is. Should be picking up in the middle, I suppose, really. Right, well, let's actually face the right way so I'm not driving. Come on, open that up. Driving backwards and forwards the wrong way. Right, grab. Is that button? R1. What is going on? Is it because it's in the ground? Yep, it wants to pick it up. Right, finally got it. So I think it just doesn't like it when it's on the ground. Yeah, all works, no issues with it. I doubt you probably use it to pick stuff up like that though, because it's a bit of a pain in the arse. So we try and open that up again, and it's open, and it's out. So that is the log and brush fork and the grab fork. So then we go up to the top of the hill and we've got a stump grinder, feller buncher and harvester attachment. So let's jump into the harvester. Let's have a quick look at it first, because it does look nice bit of kit. Look at that, done a really good job on it. And you see this one, I've got the ZX290 stickers on it. But it's exactly the same horsepower and what have you. So you go to the top of it and you see this one, got to turn it down a little bit and then it will see it. Now I did have one little problem with this where it kept moving around. It does cut off fine though, so it's not causing a problem with it cutting. You can cut up to 12 meter lengths, you can see there, going up in 1 meter increments. And let's open it up. Oh, there we go. It is pretty forgiving where you can see I'm not nowhere near it really, but it's let me cut it. And it does prove to be pretty stable. Doesn't pull itself over or anything. You can manoeuvre with it. Yeah, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah. But it does work, it does cut. It's just you don't want to be cutting it into your cap, do you really? But same thing again, it just needs that little bit of tweaking where it's running away with itself. But we got all the hoses attached to it as well. It's pretty cool. But just as that rocking motion, it was doing it the other way. It was going left and right, just spinning a little bit. Right, drop that there. So that one will cost you £8,500 to buy and £433 for your initial leasing costs, and it's minus 13 on the slot count. Then we have the grinder, stump grinder, which costs you £2,100. There are colour options. The ones what are red, basically you've got a few different colour options to do on these anyhow, and it costs you £2,100 to buy and £107 for initial leasing costs, so pretty cheap, and is only minus 2 on the slot count. Then we have the feller buncher, which is the CFB16. Now this is 10 grand to buy, and I haven't used this whatsoever yet, so that's going to be interesting. I never got on with these feller bunchers. Anyway, 10 grand to buy, £510 on your initial leasing cost for it, and minus 4 on the slot count. So let's get it hooked up. So let's do the stump grinder first. I think I'm going to take that stump out, and I'll probably have to move that around because that'll have to come right up. There we go, stump grinder. But you can manoeuvre the grinder as well. See it goes up. Let's get a bit closer. You see it goes up and down. But you've got that movement on your head anyway. So let's fire it up. And away it goes. All the hoses are fixed on. It looks pretty cool. Works a treat. Stump's gone. Right then, so the fella bencher. So there it is. Now controls on this one then, so we have got, press the R1 and that's going to tilt that up and down. So how do we open up those other things? Turn on tree saw and actually lift, must be, yeah, there it is. So that's to pull it in, and then that one is to grab it. This is the bit I couldn't get me around, and I'm going to probably drop it, probably will, but let's give it a go. Let's get lined up. So it's that button, hold down that one, yeah, and it just cuts it straight down. See, the other way I was doing it before with the John Deere one was actually grabbing it. If I can grab it, then turn it on and do exactly the same thing. So yeah, it does work as a fellow bencher. You just need a decent operator to use it, which I am not. But it's there if you want to go. Will we use it for that? I doubt you will. I very much doubt it. Right, the next one we have is the universal bucket. And when I saw this, I thought, well, we've only got a little bucket here, but it does hold the same capacity as the Black Sheep modding one, where the Black Sheep modding one holds 2,000 litres and this holds 4,000 litres. £1,500 to buy and £76 on your initial leasing costs, and like I said, 4,000 litres it holds, -6 on the slot count. So let's it does glitch a little bit with the closed door, open door. Anyway, so digging, we have a little hole here and I've got some manure in there, and digging with it is wow, that's a whole new experience anyhow. So it was harder to pick it up off the ground. Right, so we want to tilt that bucket, come on, that way, and then we can actually dig. But you do need to tilt it. That's what I was finding. There it goes. Whoa, it's nearly filled it up. Yeah, you just got to get it in exactly that prime position, and then it's happy, and then it will just pick up the bucket full and bring it up, no problems, just like that. But this is a whole learning curve, and how many of you are going to be bothered to do it? But it all works. When you're dropping off the bucket, it does shake the digger a little bit. So we put it down, try again, down into the ground, do the scoop. Well, it's just remembering what the bloody buttons are. There we go. Another full bucket, but you've got to be careful, otherwise it will tip back out again. But this attacher, the bucket, didn't have any issues. It seems to stick with it. It doesn't float around or anything. It's pretty rigid. So that's the universal bucket, and that is it for the Hitachi Excavator for console, PS4 and Xbox One, and quite impressed with it. It is a nice bit of kit. Now, I did have a few little issues just driving around. It's weird, some of these little bits it would get caught on, but you could put it up and down a hill and it was fine. It was climbing without any issues. So nice mod. Righto, well that's it for today's fs19 mod review on the Hitachi Excavator, which is out in the Farming Simulator mod hub now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on the Hitachi Excavator. I've got a few more to do today. I haven't been feeling very well the last few days, so We're going to do some catch up today, get a few videos out. And if you have enjoyed the episode, smash that like button for me. And if you are new to the channel, then go and check out one of my other farming simulator videos. Got a hell of a lot of content out there, you'd be surprised. There's getting up for nearly 700 now, so there's a lot. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.